Capricorn peoples. Welcome back for your March reading. Doing things a little bit different, but then again, I think every time you come back, things are different, aren't they? You saw that intro I did? Yeah. Did you watch the video to the end last month? Did you see that wonderful dance that I did for you? Yeah. Yeah, that was for you, because I love your face. So anywho, I'll give you the gist of this reading that we're doing. I picked from this deck, which is all major arcana cards, to get the overall archetypal spiritual energy lesson, however, I don't know. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but this is going to be the spiritual lesson that Spirit is going to assist you in learning through your earthly experience this month. And I have, picked 3 cards to depict a situation that may not resonate with everyone. So guys, don't freak out like all the other signs did, because this reading is specifically for people who really need it. Know what I'm saying? So this is going to be the situation. This is the overall lesson and how that's going to play out. So the card that we have is the Death card in the traditional tarot, but in this particular deck it's called Release. It's a little less creepy and scary and death-like, morbid and whatnot or whatever. But the Release card, because I mean that's what you're doing, man. You're giving up the ghost in a very proverbial sense. So I'm not saying that anyone's gonna die, because it's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about proverbial death. Talking about transformation, re-identification. And as the Bible says, you're taking off the old man, that kind of looks like the wine skin. And you can't, what do they say? You can't put new wine in old wine skins, So you are transforming into a higher version of yourself, Isn't that a beautiful thing? Sometimes you gotta let stuff go. I was just telling that to Scorpio. There's things that you have to release and let go of in order for new things to manifest in your life. And I see that this March, my wonderful Capricorn, Baphomet, goat people, that was a joke. Not saying that you're actually the Baphomet. Baphomet? Is it Baphomet? I think it's Baphomet. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know, y'all. I'm from New Orleans. Okay? We talk lazy down here. A lot of things I don't pronounce right. Don't you dare judge me. Anywho, making sure there's no glare. Okay, we're good. Wait, a little bit. No, okay. So this is your past influence. This is your present challenge. And this is your future advice. Okay? So in your past energy, we have the 4 of Cups. All right? So that lets me know that you guys are coming out of a time to where you were kind of, and this is very similar to the Scorpio reading. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, you might want to check that out. Or if you got a Scorpio in your life, you might want to cross watch, just saying, throwing it out there. But you guys were once in a place to where you were, and I'm not going to use a horrible analogy that I did with Scorpio, but you guys were just kind of like, a little ambivalent, really didn't know what you were going to do. It's like you had options, you didn't want to take any options. But what I'm seeing for you guys now is what it is that you were being offered, even though it seemed to be, being offered to you from the, ace, the ace part of the entire tarot, because, everyone gets a hand out of a cloud. What you were being offered, it wasn't, what you were looking for. You felt like, this isn't really what I want. So you took that bit and you dumped it out. You was like, bump this Ace of Cups. Bump it, dag nabbit, I say, And also because the way that I see the cards is, different, because I'm unique, as we all are, I see this as the 3 of Cups. So it could be one of a couple of things. It could be that this situation at one time, it was a celebration, And when you had the opportunity for a new beginning, starting a new cycle, going to level 4, you decided, nah, this ain't for me. So you dumped it out, You created a nice little wedge between you and your past, whereas before you were stuck in between your past and your future, not really knowing which direction you should go in. You were like all up in your head, contemplating things and whatnot, So you let that go. Or, of course, the favorite of the Three of Cups is a third-party situation. Not necessarily in a love relationship sense, but, might have been some business stuff that was too much going on. You just realized it was time for that chapter to close. And you did the same thing that Scorpio did, which is you went out in search for more. It was a part of you that was unfulfilled. In this situation that you were in, you had the opportunity to keep growing. You could have went from the Four of Cups, like the 3 to the 4, and you could have went all the way up to the 10 of Cups, but you realized that it really wasn't fulfilling you in the way that you would assume. So you're really leaving that behind. Hence this, you're dying to this old path that you were on, and you're starting a new journey. And I'm really sensing one that, because I saw this and the impression that I got from that was one that's more free-flowing, one that allows you to be you. So I think that the situation you're coming out of, whatever that might be, is one that was very restrictive. It was one that was very self-denying. You weren't able to be the fullness of who you are. It's a lot of modifications you had to do to the self. And you just not about that life, Caps, you got to do you, I was going to make a goat leg joke there, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I love you. So you guys decided to embark in search of the missing piece, as I said, for my wonderful Scorpio friends. It's like I really get from this that you guys are feeling that you have not found your niche, your thing, your purpose, your meaning, So you're going out in search of a new thing, whether it's a new career, a new idea, new project, or your whole out life mission. I'm going to go ahead and go with life mission, because the whole light worker spiritual goon gang, we're all finding our place right now. And I feel that the reason why a great deal of us have been going through tower situations and, death situations and whatnot is because it's time for all of us to come into alignment with our path, to come into alignment with what it is that we came here for in the first place. And we not taking no half-assed BS, okay? So it doesn't matter if it seems like somebody is giving you an Ace of Cups situation out the sky. That don't mean nothing to you. You're just like, nah, son, this isn't what I want. I need my fire, I need what the hermit has in their lamp going on, okay? Now, going forward, we have the 10 of Swords, okay? And mind you, this is the after tarot, so this is like the aftermath of what is going on right away. But anyway, but here, you had your 10 of Swords situation, okay? So you've been through a lot. Like, this is, I always say this card is like overkill, Like, it's not just like you're dead, it's like you're double dead. And I say that laughingly because this is very indicative. It's the same energy as the death card, just on a lower level because this is minor arcana, So it's like this is re-identification. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes, so to speak. So it's you, as I said here, dying to an old way of being and being rebirthed into a new form, And what is he grasping onto but his Ace of Swords, right? So I'm really sensing that you guys are going out in search of a new idea. It's something that, or even mental clarity, it could be something as simple as that. But you guys are going off to claim your victory. And I'm really seeing that, you're not alone in that. You're supported. Whether that's your guides or that's physical people that are in your life, it's like they're going to help you through this transition. And if it's, like I said, not physical people, it's like your spiritual goon gang in the ethereal realm is supporting you through this transition. So the only thing that you need to do right now is rest, hold tight in your heart that which it is you went out seeking, my sweet, precious Cappy. And much like Scorpio, I ain't got nothing else for you. So let's see what is at the bottom of your deck. Oh, Lord, I'm about to drop the cards. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. The World card. Okay, need I say more? This is the end of an era, Capricorns. If you never knew what new life was, you about to know. Okay? If you ever questioned what that was like, if you've watched so many people get their new beginnings and their fresh starts, it is your time, my little Cappy. It's about to get real. It's really about to get real. How exciting is this? You should be like jumping for joy right now. Okay? Jump for joy. That's the World card. New cycle, fresh energy, woohoo. Dance naked, whatever. You know, it's your thing. Doesn't matter. You know? Ooh. Interesting. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. Only thing you ain't got is a Pentacle. But I'm sure we're going to see that later this month. Just saying. All right, Capricorn, that was your March reading. I will see you guys soon because last one is my sign, which is Taurus. Oh my goodness. I'm so disappointed in them with those low views, but that's cool, you know. I'm new. Assuming they don't know that I'm here yet, but whatever the case may be, I have more readings coming up this month. Finishing, you know, you guys' general spiritual guidance so we can get into that love stuff because I know how much you guys love that. So, until then, Cappies, enjoy love, enjoy light, enjoy joy, enjoy your journey. I don't know what I'm doing with all these J's. Maybe there's somebody watching that has the first initial J. I don't know. I'm really reaching. Okay, love your face. Deuces.